hip to Google calendars. I'm gonna need you to lock in. Hey girl, hey, the sheets are the washer, so you already know it's time for a weekly reset. My goodness, it has been a long weekend. We ended up traveling. We went to a family reunion in Tennessee, so we're just getting home from a road trip, and somehow the house is crazy. Even though I literally cleaned the house before we left, I feel like whenever you get home from a road trip, you just like throw your bags everywhere. The fridge needs some TLC. You need groceries. You just need a whole little reset. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take today, Monday, and actually reset. I usually like to do Sunday resets, but we got home on a Sunday, so that was definitely not an option. So we are opting for a Monday reset, which I'm not too mad about because my kids are in daycare, so the house is quiet and I can really just scrub the house down, get the groceries restocked, clean our car. That road trip took out our car. So I am very excited for a much needed reset. And like I said, we are resetting our home, resetting ourselves, and I even want to reset my finances because something about traveling will just have you feeling like you have an endless amount of money in your bank account when you absolutely don't. So we need to reel it in and reset when it comes to finances. And I feel like nobody talks about the hidden stress that comes with finances, especially when it comes to hidden fees and all of the things that you have to constantly keep track of, which is why I'm so excited to share Chime with you, who is actually sponsoring today's weekly reset. Chime is an award-winning financial app and debit card that millions of Americans use to save, spend, and manage their money. But one of my favorite features about Chime is SpotMe, because if money has ever looked a little bit funny and your account has gone into the negatives, Chime has got your back. SpotMe offers eligible members fee-free overdraft of up to $200 for debit card purchases and cash withdrawals. So no hidden fees and no surprises. Chime is literally changing the way people feel about money, giving you peace of mind and tools to help you stay on track. If you're ready to simplify your finances, then make sure to scan the QR code on the screen or head to the link in my description to see exactly why Chime is an absolute game changer. Like a light retouch before I left, like, you know, just wiping stuff down, but I'm thinking we're in need of something a little bit deeper here. So I want to do like a mild deep clean, very mild, going through every room in the house and kind of just, you know, doing what I need to do. And we also just got in some groceries. I placed my Instacart order this morning. This is your sign to use Instacart. Okay, just pay the little delivery fee. And if you don't want to pay the delivery fee over and over, then get the annual membership so you don't got to go to the grocery store, because going to the grocery store takes me 2 hours in itself and I only have 3 hours to reset my entire house. So groceries are already here. Thank you, Jesus. Sheets are in the washer. I think we're going to start with resetting the fridge, getting rid of all of the old food that went bad over the weekend, restocking the fridge, and then we probably going to do our light little scrub down around the house. I prayed this morning. I asked the Lord to just help me because I feel like anytime I leave or like I'm off of routine, it's so hard for me to get back onto routine. But just one, resetting spiritually was super important. So before you try to go tackle your whole house and clean your whole car, did you pray? Did you read your Bible? Did you ask the Lord to help you? Or are you going to just struggle through this entire task and be resentful of the task instead of being joyful at the fact that you have a home to clean, that you have a car to clean? I don't know. It's just food for thought. But I definitely woke up a little salty today that I had to clean the house. But then I prayed and I was like, Lord, I have a house to clean. Thank you, Jesus. Anyways, let's head out to the kitchen and do these groceries. Cheers! I just made my coffee, so you already know the reset is about to start. Let me show you some of my faves from today's grocery haul. Now, if you watch my vlogs, you know me and Kroger, we have beef. I officially have cut Kroger off because the Kroger down the street from my house, trifling. Seriously, somebody needs to go in there and help. So we switched to Publix because I love Publix produce, but they also have like a couple of other things that I've been loving, like this little immunity. Girl, the Ultimate Defense by Uncle Matt's. First of all, Uncle Matt's in general is bomb, from the orange juice to like the regular juices, but this immunity defense, because y'all know I'll be having a little dirt in the back of my throat sometimes from these kids. So I love this. It's got 500 milligrams of turmeric, probiotics, vitamin C. It is obviously very high in sugar because it's a fruit drink, but other than that, 10 out of 10. I love this. Another fave, I ended up getting 3 of these. The other one's over there because this bacon is just as good, if not better, than the Costco bacon. And it's $5.99, which I feel like is pretty reasonable for bacon. The one at Costco, that 3-pack, the bacon's good. It's around like $17 or something like that. So kind of around the same price range because you get, actually no, I think you get 4 of the bacons from Costco. And I only got 3 of these ones, but bomb nonetheless. Now, here's the thing. We do Costco hauls bi-weekly. This week is definitely not a Costco week, which is why I'm just kind of like re-upping on stuff because we already have our meat. So that's kind of how we flow. Like one week we'll go to Costco, get all of our meats. And then the next week we'll be going to like a regular grocery store to just re-up on fruits and stuff like that. So maybe in the next Sunday reset, I'll take y'all to Costco and show y'all what I get. But something that will be in my house every single week are these. Whenever I got a little sweet tooth at the end of the night, 160 calories. How many grams of sugar? 14, not too bad. Bomb, love this. We got seasonings. I really got like snacks and fruit and milk. Toddler must have some more maple syrup for our pancakes. These, fire. I wish they had more protein. I'm pretty sure they only have 7 grams of protein per stick, but they are so good. And I don't even like meat sticks like this, but perfect little snack. We of course got our milk. Usually I do like to get our milk at Costco because you can get a 3-pack for like $12.99. But I ended up having to just grab these because, again, I am not subjecting myself to Costco this week. Kids love these for a little morning snack. Of course, applesauce. And then these bags are just lots and lots of fruit and produce. So let's start this fridge restock. I'm going to clean everything out of the fridge and then we'll go ahead and restock with all of our new stuff, wash our produce, all of the things. And praise Jesus because the Perrys just dropped a new podcast. So that is what I will be listening to on this Sunday reset. I'm also going to have my Christian R&B playlist linked down below if you need a little playlist to listen to while you're resetting. But let's get into it. groceries are put away. Fruit is cut. That's a pat on my back because, baby, the way that fruit is going right to the fridge, not cut, but I cut it today. We just got in a cute little PR package, so we're going to show y'all real quick because I am unboxing everything, putting everything away. I think I actually want to start upstairs when it comes to cleaning because there's a lot of laundry that needs to be folded and the kids' bathroom needs some care. So these are from Totes. They sent all of us some of their little slides and Crocs. So those are for Ezra. These are for Jenna, and I know she's gonna love this color and just the style of shoe because she loves sandals. So these are really cute. I actually love this little like lime green color. They sent Javon just some house slides. This man has had the same house slides since I've met him, so I'm glad that they sent him these over. These will be perfect, especially if you're going outside where there's water and stuff. Oh, these are, I like these. These ones are mine. They're kind of like that Birkenstock vibe, but they are the foam of a Croc, which I like. I can low-key like dress these up too. So these ones are mine. So shout out to Tote. Thank you for sending these over. That was so sweet. We're gonna do a quick wipe down on the counters and we'll head upstairs and really start cleaning. Okay, we're in the kids' bathroom. Those stairs took me out. I definitely need to clean my kids' tub. We got a sandbox in our backyard. Girl, my house has been full of sand ever since, but it's okay. To clean their tub, I'm using the Branch, what is this, Branch Basics. It's basically like a super duper clean spray. I got it at Target. Fragrance free, all the things. I like to use this on their tub because obviously their little bodies go into the tub and I don't want any harsh chemicals in the tub. So let's clean. Girl, toilet, we've been potty training. It look crazy. Trash can overflowing. It's okay. We're getting it together right now. Y'all still with me now? Whew, y'all cleaning that house? Because, girl, I'm getting tired, but we're gonna keep it going. It's time to wash the kids' sheets for sure. I laid Jetta down yesterday and her sheets definitely need a little bit of a refresh. We're in the midst of potty training, so I want to strip these down, clean them. Girl was feeling little grains of sand in her bed. I'm like, I'm about tired of this sandbox, okay? Tired of this sandbox. But it's okay, they love it. Let's wash these. I'm gonna wash Ezra's, and then it's about time for me to switch over my sheets anyway, so I'm gonna go put those in the dryer, and we're gonna keep this thing going. We are making lots of progress. I'm very proud of myself. We're in the last bathroom. This is the guest bathroom, and it don't be getting a lot of love. So I was like, let me just prioritize this bathroom over our bathroom. Because like I said, I did like a little wipe down before we left, but I definitely want to get this together. The kids' room is clean, which is a huge relief, and I'm pretty sure I just heard the washer go off, so I'm gonna switch that over, and then we'll stop and reset for a second, go through our skylight calendar, sit down and really plan like what this week looks like in totality. And if we have enough time, we will head out and wash the car and get that together. So let's tackle bathroom number 2. We're back where we started. That's definitely a good sign. Now we got the whole house together. My room, it was already pretty much together. I just ended up putting away my clothes out of my suitcase from this weekend. And then I did a quick wipe down in the bathroom, which, you know, y'all already seen how I clean the bathrooms. So I'm glad I got that done. Glad that I got the groceries put away. And now I wanted to take a second and show you guys how I actually plan for my weeks and set myself up for successful weeks. If you watch my channel, you know. I love the skylight calendar. I feel like it is worth every penny. It has just like changed the way my family is organized, and we're just all on the same page. I keep this by my coffee maker because either me and my husband are going to be by our coffee maker every single day. So it takes 2 seconds to glance at this and see what's going on for that day. Specifically, I love the meal feature. So I already have all of our meals listed for this week because while we were in the car driving back from our family reunion, I put in all of our meals. So tonight we're having tilapia broccoli with some potatoes. Tomorrow is Tuesday, we're having spaghetti. Wednesday is teriyaki chicken, rice and broccoli. Thursday is chicken wings with homemade fries. We always eat out on Fridays. And then Saturdays we're doing smash burgers. And Sunday is some type of crock pot meal, like a cream of chicken a cream of chicken crock pot meal. So that is how we stay organized with our meals. And then another thing is, if you know what you're cooking tomorrow, take the meat out literally the day before. Okay, the meat is already out for tomorrow, so I'm setting myself up for a successful day. If you meal prep, then your schedule is going to be a little bit different from mine. I do not meal prep. I cook every night, and then I have whatever I ate that night for lunch the next day. So that's kind of how I do that. But what I love about this is the calendar feature. So you can see your calendar from like a monthly standpoint. You can see it daily. You can see it weekly. I always keep it in weekly because I like to know like what I'm doing that next day. So what I did with my Skylight calendar is I actually connected it to my Google Calendar. If you're not hip to Google Calendars, I'm gonna need you to lock in. I love Google Calendars because you can send meeting invites from Google Calendars. It's just, I feel like it's just more compatible because everyone usually has Gmail, so there's just certain things you can do within Google Calendars that you can't do from other calendar platforms. But I can sync it to my Skylight calendar and then I can color code it. So I'm very like detailed, even when it comes to work stuff. Every time I'm filming, it's a certain color. Every time I'm editing, it's a certain color. Anytime that I'm like putting the video out live to the public, it's a certain color. So that's what my calendar is mostly color coded by. But then also I have yellow for any of the kids stuff. Like Genesis is in dance, so she has dance every Tuesday. And then the kids also just started swim. So they have swim on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So these are things that if I'm not looking at my calendar, like I would probably overlook. And then Jenna has specific stuff at school. She's got like a splash pad day on Tuesday. So I put that in for Tuesday. And then the rest of the stuff is more so work. But then I also have like me and Javon's appointment. So we're on the same page. And then I can add Javon as like a collaborator. Tell me if I'm making sense or not, but I can add him to like the event on the calendar. So that way he's getting that notification into his email. If it's something like we're traveling, I always put our travel in here. I can add anybody who's traveling with us, like my mother-in-law, my mom, I invite them to that event. So that way everyone is in the loop. So weekly, usually on Sundays is when I would do this. Me and Javon always have like a little 30-minute meeting. It's our little connection time, and we figure out what's going on this week, what this week looks like, how we can support each other, all of the things. So we did that in the car when we were driving back, and that's how I came up with this. So highly would recommend get you a calendar because you need to see it. It's nice to hear it in your brain. You think that you know it, you think that you're gonna remember it, but then that event or that task or that day or that appointment comes and you totally forget it. So the only thing I need to add into this is my hair appointment that I just booked yesterday. I don't know if I added this yet. Let's see. See, it automatically synced up. So yeah, I have a hair appointment at 12. Is it at 12:15? No, it's at 11:15. I think Javon might have a doctor's appointment this week. This week's a little weird because the kids have back-to-back swim lessons because they have a makeup from last week. So I put in Friday, there's a swim lesson. Saturday, there's also a swim lesson. Dang, that swim lesson is late. 5:30 to 6:30. And then there's one on Saturday, 11 through 11:50. Yeah, so my biggest thing is just being proactive because life is gonna hit you anyways. And even if you can't get this fancy calendar, girl, just write it down. Just have that old school paper calendar in your kitchen and just check it and update it. That's the biggest thing. You have to just frequently update your stuff so that way you don't miss anything. So yeah, I actually feel pretty good about this reset. I feel like I did everything that I needed to do besides the car. Did I tell y'all that I was a little over ambitious with the car? The car sounded good, but the kids are coming home soon, so I want to start dinner. The car is a lot. Like the car is literally a day task within itself. There's sand in the car from the beach. There is just road trip festivities in the car. So I actually might get it professionally cleaned, which I probably need to, so I'll schedule that. Oh, another thing I do like about this though is there are tasks. So Genesis, can y'all see this? Ezra, Genesis, Javon, me. So I can write in here as a task like to call and get our car scheduled to be cleaned. And then any task I have for Javon, I would put in there. And then for Genesis and Ezra, I started doing it with Jenna to like make her bed every day. So I gotta re-put that task in for this week. Chore, Jenna, make bed. And you can do like repeat daily. And now she has her make her bed task right here. So Love that. But yeah, I actually feel pretty good. So I'm gonna now reset. I think I just need to take a shower and then get myself together before the kids come home. But I'm very happy that I got this done. Cleaning was a big task for me, and also just putting the groceries away and stuff like that. So hopefully this was encouraging. Whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, girl, any day can be your reset day. I just always encourage just planning and being proactive. And on the days when you don't and you start to feel like life is lifing, just know you hold the power within you to turn it around. Go say a prayer, go read your word, ask the Lord for strength, and then tackle the tasks that you know you need to get done. So I'm glad I did exactly that on today. But I love you guys. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for tuning into this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.